Well, voting across 29 municipal corporations is being held across Maharashtra.
It will continue until 5:30 p.m. with counting scheduled for January 16th. Crucial cities where civic polls will be held today include Mumbai, Thane, Kalyan, Dombivli, Nashik, Pune, Pimpri-Chintwad, to name a few.
The election is seen as a chance for the Thackeray brothers, who have reunited after 20 years, to reclaim their heritage as heirs of Bala Saheb Thackeray.
The Bharatiya Janata Party and the Shiv Sena are contesting the civic polls as allies under the Mahayuti banner, except in Pune, while the Nationalist Congress Party, NCP, has chosen to fight independently in most corporations. However, in Pune and Pimpri-Chintwad, both NCP factions have come together under a joint manifesto.
The spotlight is now on the BMC, which is India's richest civic body with an annual budget of over 74,400 crore rupees. 1,700 candidates are vying for 227 seats in elections being held after a 4-year delay.
Well, adequate police deployment has been arranged to ensure peaceful and fair polling. And according to the State Election Commission, a total of 3.48 crore voters are eligible to cast their ballots to decide the fate of 15,908 candidates contesting 2,869 seats across 893 wards.
To ensure maximum participation, the Maharashtra government has declared Thursday a public holiday in areas covered by 29 poll-bound municipal corporation. Employers have also been directed to allow their employees 2 to 3 hours to vote, and schools in all cities are shut for today.
And for more on this, our principal correspondent Disha Yadav is joining us live from Mulund Polling Centre in Mumbai. Disha, talk to us about the latest you're picking from the ground, and also how are the principal alliances positioning themselves as the votes come in?
Well, absolutely. It's a very big day here in Mumbai because finally, after 8 long years, the citizens have stepped out to vote for India's richest civic body, that is the BMC. Remember, 5 years of the usual term, and later we've seen a 3 years of delay. So a lot of political equations have changed in the last 8 years. We have seen the alliances split. We have seen the parties split. We have seen new people coming on board, new candidates. So obviously, it is going to be a very big day, and every vote really matters. Here we are in one such voting center. The voting has already started. As you can see, people have started queuing up from, in fact, 7:15 in the morning, because 7:30 the voting starts. And in every ward of the city, we are looking at how the security enhancement, the security has been upgraded this time around. There are over 28,000 police officials and personals deployed to man the entire situation, because remember, this is a quite key election that we are looking at. And Mumbai is a city which every party really wants to govern, wants to rule. And as far as a little bit of political significance is concerned, this city always has a political backing and stronghold of Shiv Sena. For the last 3 decades, Uddhav Thackeray-led party Shiv Sena has always ruled the city. So definitely the party here is trying to retain that power with the help of the MNS Raj Thackeray. As you rightly pointed out, both the brothers have come again after 20 years of rivalry, and they have fielded candidates in the wards which have BJP stronghold. So we are looking at in specifically 11 wards a direct face-off and fight between the Shiv Sena versus the BJP candidates. On the other hand, BJP, which is running under the Mahayuti banner, they are trying to break this political stronghold that Shiv Sena really has, and they have also fielded candidates which have been famous in the past couple of years, like Kishori Pednekar. She's the one who has been fielded from the Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray-led party in a BJP stronghold ward. As far as Tejasvi is concerned, she is also known locally for grassrooting campaign, and she has been fielded by the BJP. Ravi Raja is another name who is contesting from Dharavi. Earlier he was in Congress, and now he is being fielded from the BJP ticket. He was the former a cooperator as well, and the leader of opposition in the BMC. So all of these are the key candidates to really watch out for, and the BJP is trying to break that political stronghold which Shiv Sena really has been having for the past 3 decades, and they want to really come ahead and fight this election.
Right, Disha, before we let you go, just a quick follow-up question. Talking about, in fact, keeping the politics aside, if you can talk to us about the key issues that are really going to dominate the elections, the issues that people will take into account while they cast their ballots.
Well, absolutely. So before the polling day, we at Beyond went across the city, spoke to multiple people from various age groups, including the senior citizens to even the first-time voters. And all they want is really a good governance, because remember, the city did not really have cooperators for the last 3 years. It solely ran on an administrator. So there was no accountability. There was nobody to question the decisions that they were really making. So at this point in time, the issues which really concerns the most in the day-to-day life is the roads, because every time around before monsoon, during monsoon, the pothole-filled roads are really a problem for the people who travel from one end to another, which really leads to traffic congestion, and they end up spending hours on the road. So that really needs to be solved. Flooding is another aspect that, Mumbaikar is really suffering every year, because even with slight of heavy rains, we see Mumbai coming to a standstill. The cities are flooded, the roads are flooded, the railway tracks are flooded. So because Mumbaikars say that they are paying such a huge taxes, where is all the money going? So they need better management as well. And thirdly, infrastructure. Yes, they have given a thumbs up as far as infrastructure is concerned. They do say that a lot of mega projects have come which has eased the travel for them, but they really want the timelines also to be met, because the entire city is completely dug. So the project which is supposed to end in about 5 years, it is taking up to 10 years, which is leading to more traffic bottlenecks in many parts of the city. So obviously these are certain issues, because remember, BMC's annual budget is more than 75,000 crore, which is much higher than many Indian states here. So they do expect some, relief when they are traveling on the roads, and that is why these are the basic issues that they really want the elected cooperators to solve.
Of course, Disha, thank you so much for getting us all those details. That was our principal correspondent, Disha Yadav, joining us from Mumbai.